I'm at this location that they call Goblin's Gate by the Elwha River. I'm right at the trail just kind of ends here and there's a drop off into this cliff. But it's got this really crazy effect because the water is rushing down this river and then it hits this pocket that's closed and it kind of swirls around and then reroutes back down this tight little canyon where the river gets really quite deep and the current's really strong. Neat spot. Okay, I'm still at this Goblin's Gate area. I just got a different viewpoint. So here's the river as it comes down. Humes Ranch. I'm spending my first night is just up the river about an hour and a quarter or so. And as you can see, it narrows down here. And you heard me describing how the river almost backs up right here. It hits this weird, cool rock formation and it circles back around before it keeps traveling down. Beautiful spot. Decided to stop here and just take a quick video more than anything because frankly I'm just super tired. It's been a really hard hike so far, lots of vertical gain, and I'm only like a third of the way through, so frankly I'm a little nervous about that, but I'm out here to test my limits, so that's what I'm doing. And then I wish I could get more sun. Like it's a full sun day, but with all the forest canopy here, it doesn't really land on me. I stopped right here because I got a little bit of it. And so you sweat so much. I don't know if you can, my shirt's hanging back there. I wrung my shirt out and hung it up to try to get it a little bit dry. But as soon as you stop, I don't know what the temperature is today. It's up at this elevation, it's maybe 50. And so as soon as you stop, you're so wet and you get cold right away. So that's why I threw this on, trying to warm up a little bit. And so you need to rest, and then as soon as you rest, you get cold. So it's a lot of work. But it's also worth noticing that this whole way up has pretty much just been this beautiful rainforest the whole way. I mean, it's not like the Hoh, where their trees are really big, but it's clearly a rainforest and that there's moss and stuff that's hanging all over the trees, so it gets a lot of moisture here. And the forest has more or less stayed like this. There's a few areas where there's a ton of underbrush to it, but you get the, true old school wide open forest like that. I'm about 2/3 probably, I'd say, up this trail to Dodger Point. Thoroughly exhausting, been really hard, but super rewarding too, at least I hope it will be. So I just decided to stop and take a break here, and I'll just give you a minute to take in just how incredibly quiet it is all the time. Forest bathing. They're bugling all over this area. I mean, that was the biggest elk I've ever seen. It was right up here, like 6-7 feet from me. This huge rack looked like a fucking tree. And then it kind of took off running once it, I guess, smelled me or something. And then there's a bunch of bugling going off this direction too. It's one of my viewpoints on my way up to Dodger Point. Amazing. Almost to the top now. And I'm so tired that I stopped to take this video. Okay, so I made it. Here I am at Dodger Point, and boy, I'll tell you, that was one serious butt kicking trying to get up here. Man, so hard, but you can see, I'll try to pan around here slow and get an idea of how incredible these views are from up here. Fully panoramic, there's no obstructions at all. It's just incredible. So I don't know, let's see if I can turn it around. I'm not sure if you can tell. You can see all the way out to straight on to Fuca there. There's obviously Mount Olympus, just filled with glaciers. It's unbelievable. And then there's a moon out tonight, but so wet and sweaty. And I'm trying to get dry as I change clothes. And it's already pretty cold. I think it's going to be a pretty cold night. But there's no wind, so that's good. All right, so I'll try to film something in the morning. I just wanted to get this one out before it got dark on me. So good morning. Here's my morning up here at Dodger Point. So I get to, I thought it was going to be really cloudy this morning when I got up, but it's not. It's absolutely beautiful out here. Just gorgeous panoramic views all through this area. So there's this, the old cabin that they built up here is the old fire lookout. You can come around it here and you get this easterly view. Some of these drops. Amazing. I'm going to take one more video before I take off here, and I'm wondering if you can pick up that right there is Hurricane Ridge. There's a visitor center and stuff there. So that's where I started. I started at, let's see if I can back out now. I started at Hurricane Ridge, and then I hiked down the Wolf Creek Trail down to the Elwha River, which is way down at the bottom of this basin here. And that's actually what I'm going to return to today. I'm going to hike down this side, the Elwha, ford it, and then I'll get a little ways down it tonight. And then I'll have one more day to get to a base camp area and then take the hike back up to Hurricane Ridge. So around 55 miles or so. I'm on this primitive trail down from Dodger Point to the Elwha River again, where I'm going to ford the river. And they're not kidding when they're saying primitive, like really hard to follow any type of trail. I'll try to give you, that's where I came from. And then I need to go somewhere through here, I think, through there. It's been challenging but really fun. I mean, you get an idea of the type of footfalls I have and the challenges, but it's absolutely wonderful. I haven't seen a bear or anything back here, but just tons of bear scat everywhere I look. There's clearly a bear all over the place, but I just haven't seen one. And then elk too. I did hear them bugling a lot last night, but I haven't seen one yet today.